almost here. That is what President Trump has dubbed April 2nd when he says America will get money and respect back by imposing a suite of tariffs potentially around the world. What might these tariffs hold for the U.S. economy? Joining me now is Michael Froman. He was U.S. Trade Representative for President Obama and is currently the President of the Council on Foreign Relations. Mike, welcome. I want to begin by showing a chart, just a simple chart that gives you the average tariff rate on imports to the U.S., starting in 1947 when they were about 8%. And then they go basically, it's a straight line down all the way to 2015 or so. It's under 2%. And now if you look at the proposed Trump tariffs, they take you right back up to around 8%. In other words, reversing 50, 70 years of downward movement on tariffs. It feels like Trump is taking the United States and the world into a new era.
I think that's right, Fareed, and it depends a lot on what he actually announces on Wednesday. There's a lot of uncertainty still about whether it will be applied to the whole world or to the 15 markets where we have the biggest trade deficits or some other lesser impact. But potentially we are moving away from the rules-based system that was embodied, as you said, in about 80 years of work on the international scene to create the GATT, to create the WTO, to create a series of rules that now more than 160 countries live by. And the U.S. is now going to potentially move into a world where we're doing everything on a bilateral basis. And one question is, how do the rest of the world respond? One, they'll respond by retaliating against us, but will they continue to follow the multilateral rules-based system, or will they too begin to do a series of bilateral deals? And will the work of the last 80 years basically be undone?
Impact of Trump's tariffs on cryptocurrency. Trump announcements sweeping tariffs. It could lead to higher inflation, market volatility, and a weaker US dollar. This would have significant effects on cryptocurrency. Bitcoin as a safe haven investors may turn to BTC as a hedge against economic instability, pushing prices higher. Increased global crypto adoption. Countries affected by tariffs might use crypto to bypass trade restrictions. Stablecoin shift. Rising US inflation could reduce demand for USDT or USDC, favoring decentralized stablecoins. Crypto mining disruptions if trade tensions with China escalate. Bitcoin mining costs could rise, shifting operations elsewhere. Overall, tariffs could drive more people to crypto, but short-term volatility is expected.